Morning everyone. Been quite a hard few days grafting away in the loft. I'll show you inside in a few minutes. I'm just going to take Red for a walk. They're getting better, but it's taking a bloody long time. It's not easy. Is it frustrating? It is, but to see them slowly improving is a good feeling. Hopefully we're at the stage now where we're not going to lose loads more birds or anything like that. It's been 4 days I think now since one went really funny that we had to remove, unfortunately. I've got quite a few people asking about what birds are left, things like that. I'll be honest, I haven't even looked because it will just dishearten me, I think, if oh, that one's still here, and then something else goes a bit wrong. So what I'm going to do is, let's get over this, then we'll have a look. They're molting like mad because obviously training stopped. So if I'm honest, everybody, I don't think there's going to be any more racing this year. We're middle of August now. Racing finishes end of September or middle of September. We might have a bit of a play around with them, but not actually any full races. I've got loads of ideas that I want to run by you for the winter and the spring next year, which I think will be really exciting. But I think it'd be wrong of me to go through that now while birds aren't right. So I've done bits and bobs with the deep litter. We've put some new bedding down, which I want to show you the sort of 3 different options. And last night I went to get some nest boxes from Birmingham, ready for the stock loft, so that needs some work doing. So there's loads to be getting on with, and there'll be lots going on over here. But racing is quite a long way down the list at the minute. So yeah, I'm going to take Red for a walk, and then we'll have a look in the loft, and I can just update you where we're at the moment. You say good morning. Good boy, good boy. Right, we'll see you in a bit.
So I've had an upgrade on my mask just to keep myself safe. Right, let's show you what's going on in here then. Right, the race team, sharp sand down, don't like it. Bit too damp, too heavy, so gonna take it out progressively over the next few days. This one isn't very well, but touch wood, over here, they are starting, I keep saying it, I think they're coming a bit more, the droppings are getting a little bit more solid. Nothing's gone down really bad over the last 4 days, which is the biggest gap I've had with anything being ill. Sound like I'm talking about COVID. So yeah, droppings getting a bit better. So that's section 1, race team. Section 2, this had mixture of sharp sand and deep, and like an anti-mite dusting. Bit too dusty, but what it has done, it's left the floor nice and white in places, so I could do some floor whitener, I think, but I can't get none at the minute. These are getting a bit better, but slower. Again, none looking like they're going downhill rapidly. Some looking a little bit under the weather, but I'm just about to give them some more food because they are getting their appetites back now, so that's good. The success story at the minute appears to be in here, in the old bird race section, or where the races are now. This cock here is a little bit loose, and I've just cleaned them out, but they are getting a bit more solid. It's not just like water all over the floor. And these weren't too bad, to be fair. This has been the best section. And these have just been on a total clean floor. It just always looks dirty because it's black and it's not ply. It's like the stuff they use on the bottom of pickup trucks on the bed. So it's a little bit more tricky to keep clean, but I think with a loft whitener, that is probably my best bet. Just literally a loft white down, and that's it. It's cheap and it works. My granddad's used it for years. But they're not looking too bad at all. And then stock pins section, I've got 1 or 2 that are looking a little bit funny in here. Believe it or not, that dark checker's not quite right, but look at it, it looks bang on. So maybe that one's coming round, and this deep litter is going to come out. It's just time. But hopefully you'll all agree that compared to how some of them were this time last week, we're in a much better position. And then I'm going to show you something I don't show you very often, which is the stock cocks round the corner. That one in the back there. Yeah, I'll show you the stopcocks around the corner because they're in a different loft. Nothing at the minute, again, touch wood, has transmitted across there. So we're going to have a look at them. So yeah, the stopcocks are looking bang on. There's no wrong with these. It wants to scrape through, but literally the droppings are so dry. They're in really good order. It takes like 2 minutes, so I'm going to get them done. Probably tomorrow morning, so just about to go back to the office. So yeah, it's not too much more to say. I've got 18 boxes to go across the side there. I've already got 9 and I bought 9 last night. And then the stock section will all be finished. And we can start to look to prepare for some of my incredible ideas that I have for the coming winter and spring next year.